Hey everybody, welcome back to Live to Fish. I want to talk a little bit today about snook. Now, snook season opened here on the west coast of Florida, and the slot limit is a 28 to 33 inch size. Keep that in mind. You got to remember those numbers. I want to talk about a couple of things today. We're going to talk about rod and reels, and then we're going to talk about a couple of baits. And we're going to look at two ends of the spectrum. The first end of the spectrum, this is kind of call it snook on a budget. This is a Shimano Convergence rod. It's a 7-foot rod. It's got a lot of backbone. It's got a fast tip. It runs 60 bucks. You can't beat it for the price. What I teamed it up with is this is a Shimano Sahara 4000 reel. Now this is technically a freshwater reel. That means when you use this, you have to make sure you rinse it off. Tighten your drag down, give it a light rinsing. When you're not using it, keep it loose. Should work for you for quite a while. Now if you really want to step into it and you say, you know what, let's spend some money, let's get the best we can, that's where you're going to step into something like this. This is a G-Loomis Pro Green 7-foot 4-inch heavy rod with fast action. I teamed this up with a Shimano 5000 size Sustain. This won the Best New Reel Award at ICAST, I think it was last year. It's a phenomenal reel. It's as smooth as butter. This one's a little bit bigger. 7.4 heavy, 5000 size reel. Why would you do that? Well, depends on what you're going to be throwing and where you're going to be throwing it. So let's talk about that. Let's walk down here to some of the baits. I'm going to show you what kind of bait you would use with that kind of a rod and reel. So let's talk about that. You're using the big rod and reel I just showed you, the 5000 size. This is the spool-tek lures, 9-inch Pro Series stretch. This thing just set the 30-pound class record for snook. It was a Pacific snook. Now, what's cool about these, and where they're most apt, people tend to use them around bridges and things like that. It's a big, heavy bait. It's obviously a big size. What's cool about this is when you're throwing this thing and you're fishing it, when you get hit and you set the hook, and you got to set the hook hard, this is going to pop out. See all that? This is wire leader. You set that hook, that snook can't rub through this wire leader. You just got to make sure you set it hard. Lay the wood to him, man, because it's coming. And then when you're done, you caught that fish, you roll it back in. This is the kind of bait you're going to throw it out, let it sink to the bottom, just kind of slow roll it along the bottom. And this thing is a killer for snook. Second bait we're going to show you, now this one's going to work better on that smaller rig, the 7-foot. This is the Live Target Swim Bait series. Now these things are absolute snook candy. This is the sardine. You might call it a dummy lure. Any dummy can fish this. Throw it out, let it sink a little bit, give it a steady retrieve. And they absolutely can't get enough of this bait. This is the sardine. Now they also make this in a mullet, they make it in a pinfish, they make it in a bunch of different kinds of things, blueback herring. So make sure you check those out. It's snook season. Snook are phenomenally fun to catch and taste amazing. But make sure you get them in the slot. So swing by the shop here at 9942 State Road 52 in Hudson, or you can get this stuff at livetofish.com. We'll ship it right to your door.